In this video today I'm going to talk about my process of shipping the painting whenever I sell my artwork globally. So there are certain protocol, there is a certain process which I follow, and I thought it's a good idea to share my process with you all. So before jumping this video, I request you to please subscribe this channel and click on the bell icon so you will get a notification whenever I upload a new video. So the very first thing I do whenever I get a new sale, uh, I just check my inventory, uh, which particular paintings sold, and the availability of my painting, whether it's available for sale or it's already been committed to some other collector or art buyer. So I just confirm that first, and if there is a non-availability of painting, I communicate that to that particular buyer. So there are certain activities which I follow, and once this painting has been confirmed and the payment is done 100%, I start my process, and the process starts with creating the authentication certificate, because this document is very important, because an artist should provide an authentication certificate to the buyer, in terms of the authenticity of the painting, that yes, it's an original painting and created by the particular artist. So this is the first step I do. I just create that, and I have a template which I just edited based on the painting specification and all of those details, and I sign it, my original sign it, just down the authentication certificate. So I include this certificate in the painting when I send it to the to the buyer. So I just include that along with the painting. So apart from that, we have a no objection letter, which also I have to provide that I'm sending this a no objection letter, and take a printout of this, and once this printout and everything is done, the next step is packaging of this artwork, which is very very critical, because if your paintings are not packaged properly, it's very difficult, or your painting might be damaged. So I make sure that I should follow the standard international packaging protocol. So that's where I do. I use this butter paper, and the bubble wrap for the wrapping the paintings, for every aspect of it, which should not damage a single layer of the painting. So, and since this is the paper, so I have to be very careful, um, you know so I make on a 2-3 different layer of packaging the initial layer of the painting. So this is how I put this painting, wrapping up with the butter paper, which actually saves the grains and the overall the texture of the paintings. One important aspect I have to look after is, when I roll the painting, I'm very much careful that it should not break the paper, and it should not break the texture of the painting. So whenever I roll it, I'm making sure that what is the thickness of the paper, and how much I can roll it, because if I'll roll it very if I'll make it in a very thin rolling, then that might be spoil the paper and the overall painting. So it's a very tricky, and I need to be very careful. Since I've been doing this long, I know how much I need to roll. So yeah, this is the very first step which I go through. And next step is I take this air bubble wrap. So I take this painting and wrap this entire painting into that. So it gives you an extra layer of safety when we put this into the PVC tube. That I'll talk about later. But yes, this is the second layer of protection which I give it to the painting. All right, so the initial layer of the protection of this painting is done, and there is the first layer is the butter paper, and then this bubble wrap, and that's quite impressive to protect the painting. So yeah, so this is the time to take this painting for the shipping. So while going, I also have to do one more process to buy a tube. That tube is something very important for the shipment purpose, because I will be putting this painting into this PVC tube. So this is a quite hard and absolutely amazing for long distance shipment. And here I am at courier delivery partner, and that's it's been a good experience so far. They are taking a good care of painting and overall the shipment process. So yeah, I'm happy, and this is where I've been sending my paintings so far. Uh, so you can just see this PVC tube which I bought it here. So there are certain process which start they start follow. I will just take you to each one by one what are the process. The very first process is like they measure the overall the paintings, like what is the size of first thing, like they will check the paintings, and then they see like whether it's a painting or whatever it is. They just take all the safety measure. They measure the pipe width and height and length and everything, and based on that, they'll make a invoice for that. They'll also see that overall weight of this painting, and once that is done, my process starts for document process, where I have to sign multiple copies of the document. I need to provide a certain document for custom clearance, tax purpose, and many other stuff, invoice and everything. So that has been done, um, and uh, and uh, and I just give it to to these people. So this process has been uh, quite tedious, but yeah, I mean, these are these things are I do it from my home, but for the sake of this particular video, I came here and I'm just doing it. So there is the work of art which I have to declare, and its authenticity, and no objection later, which I was talking about earlier, and various other the paperwork. So once those everything is done, the people from the delivery partner, they'll start packaging the artwork. So here you can see the first layer is I've already done it my home. Now the second layer of protection, the PVC, and now third layer of the protection, what they are doing right now, which is quite good. And even after that, there is another layer of the plastic wrap, which they will put into it, and they'll put the shipment address and extra information which is required for the shipment purpose. So this is how they wrap it, and make it absolutely safe to send anywhere in the world. So there's no problem in the flight, overall overall transit of this painting. So it's quite impressive, and once this is all done, uh, and I get a acknowledgement number, the shipment tracking number from them, which I take this shipment, the tracking number, and share with my art buyer, so they also be aware that where their paintings are right now, and when they will expect this painting to be delivered. So in generally, it takes overall uh, 5 day to a week of time to deliver from India to, if it is within the India, it takes 3 to 4 hour 3 to 4 days, and if it is international, it takes about 7 days. So I hope you enjoy this video, and you got to know what all the process I follow, sending my painting anywhere in the globe. So thank you so much watching this video. I will be coming with a new video very soon. Take care and enjoy.